Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joan. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 104, and day 19 of the Purple Belt. If you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure that you put in the code U8F9R8, and that'll get you into the game so that way you can roll and bet live with me. If you're new to the Level Up program, this program is all about shooting the dice and learning how to bet according to how the shooter's throwing and making adjustments on the fly. So let's get the KPI roll tracker started, and we'll start our Crapsee betting. Good morning, Chris. And we're going to go with a $20 pass line today. And we're going to stick with that $3 craps check. And we're going to go with a 5-5-5 on the ATS today. We're using that 3-5-5 dice set, 3-5-5-3 dice set. And by the end of tomorrow, I think we should be halfway through the 720 throws, or pretty close to it. For this dice set, and then once we get to that 720, we'll moving on to a new dice set. So this will be roll number 1 for today. All bets set, and we're going to go dice out. And yesterday was not a great day, so let's see if we can do better today. And we have a 2-2 heart 4. And that is a single pitch. That is not the good part of this dice set. Single pitch is usually not good on this one. But we did luck out. So our point will be 4. And we're going to start off right away with that 180 cross bet level. Good morning, Ada. And yesterday was probably the worst rolling day I've had on this entire level up process. We ended up with 8 shooters in the hour, which is a lot for me. Usually it's about 3 or 4, so it's almost twice as much as normal. But anyway, we're going to go to $35 5 and 9. We're going to go $30 on the 8 and 6. We're going to go with $20 on that 10. And we're going to leave the pass line as it is with no odds. But we won 8 shooters yesterday. All of them were super short rolls except for the last 2. The last 2 we actually get double digits. I think the last roll was 10, and the one prior to that was like a 14 or 15. So we actually made a little bit of money off of those rolls there. So good morning, Roger. So we got all bets set and dice out. And the grip is mediocre feeling right now. We hit that mixing bowl, but it's kind of funny we hit the mixing bowl because we have the 5-1 mixer, Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So 6 will be our first box number hit. Remember, we're trying to get probably between 3 and 4 box hits, depending on how many, what numbers are hit. So we're going to bring that 5 and 9. No, we're going to bring the, what was the number hit? The number was a 6. So we're going to bring up the 6 and 8 to $42. And this is one of the ways to do the betting is increasing when we hit these first 3 box hits, and then we'll regress down to the 96 cross level after that 3rd box hit. A second way that we could do it is not pressing, just leaving the bets as they are and just collecting each of the first 3 as well. Good morning, Randall. Welcome back. I haven't seen you for a while. So we have all bets set here and dice out. And we have a 4-2-6 again, second 6 in a row. So that's nice because we already pressed those bets up once. That'll bring back $49 on that hit. So we're up to $81 on the shooter brought back to the rack. We have $209 on the table at the current moment. What I'll probably do here is let's bring the 6 and 8 up to $60 with that hit that we had there. And we're going to go with that 3553. We're looking for one more hit, then we can regress. I'm slurring my words today, and I apologize. It's been a long night. Okay, dice out, all bet set. Now it's a little bit of a long throw, but we have a 5-4 center field 9. We hit a lot of those yesterday. So we got our hits in for this shooter. This is the first time in a couple days we've done it on the first shooter. So we are now going to be into profit for the shooter. We had $49 brought in for that one as well. So we're going to come down on our bets. We're going to go back up with the 96 across bet level. We're going to put $20 on that 5 and 9, 18 on the 6 and 8, and we have 15 on the 10. And we also have that pass line bet that's for the 4. We have 3, 5, 5, 3 for the dice set. And we've brought back $130 to the rack. We have $126 onto the table. And yesterday we got close hitting that ATS on a couple occasions. I think on 3 different occasions. But we did not get any side of it. So that kind of sucked a little bit, but it is what it is. So let's see if we can get that ATS knocked out today. And again, we landed right at the base of the wall. It like hit right at the bottom there. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. I'm going to take that roll out because I entered it as a 1-4. It needs to be a 4-1. There we go. And that does make a difference because I take this and I transfer it over to Bone Tracker. So in order for the dice results to be accurate, we have to enter it accurate into the KPI roll tracker. So that was a $25 or $28 hit on that. So we're going to bring the 5 and 9 up to $35 each. Again, 3, 5, 5, 3. And last night there was not a ton of material out for craps on YouTube last night, so I didn't get to watch too much. I saw a couple people put some shorts out. I saw that Craig went live for a little bit. George was obviously live. He's always going live in the morning. And another 9, 5, 4, 9. So that's a nice hit again. Second 9 in a row. Oh, actually, it's not the second 9. We had a 9 and a 5, which is fine because that all counts towards our bets. So we're going to go to $60 on that 9. So basically all we're doing is we're putting a quarter onto it. So we're going to put 1 quarter on there. We're going to collect the rest and put it into our rack. So we have $207 in our rack right now, $181 on the table. And that 5-4 was a double pitch, by the way. We have all bets set. So double pitches are not a big deal for this set. That's actually a preferred toss for this dice set. Your double pitches are 1 dice off axis. Now left one left just a little bit early, but we have magic aces. That's going to help for that ATS. So Larry in the house. I have not seen him on the chat for a while, so hopefully he pops in today. And all we need to do is pick up that ace deuce, which I usually do hit with this set. And if we can get that ace deuce, we'll hit the small for the shooter. And we're going to go all bets set. 3553. The dice landed, they crossed. And again, we have a single pitch, but we lucked out again. We have a 5-5 hard 10 puppy paws. And that is one number that does show up often with this dice set, at least when I'm throwing it, it does. So that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 10. And we're going to make that a buy bet. So now we have $234 brought back. We have $191 on the table. We're going to probably do a couple more presses here, and then I'll regress back down. Remember that we are down a little bit. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Mike. Oh my God, that sounds awesome, Jen. Going on a bucket cruise in the middle of nowhere. Where's the middle of nowhere to you? To me, that would be Wisconsin, and I don't think you're coming to visit me. You could take a cruise because we have a car ferry that comes out of the town that I live in. Okay, 3553, I'll bet set. And we got that single pitch 527. So we had a mediocre to halfway kind of decent first roll. We had 9 rolls in. That was better than we were doing yesterday. We made a little bit of money here. We made on that first shooter $43. So we got a little bit of our money back that we lost yesterday. 3553. And again, we're going to the $20 pass line bet, $3 on the craps check. And we're going to go with the 555 on the ATS. So we got close to hitting that ATS on that first shooter. So we're going to go with all bets set and dice out. Good morning, SJ. And again, we hit that base of the wall, but we have a 4-6-10 now as our new point. That's Waylon's best friend way in the end, Daddy Joe. So Chris picked up his new table last week. He said he's been practicing in the morning while I'm throwing, he's throwing. And I'm kind of curious to see how that table is treating you, Chris. How are your rolls going? So make sure you put that in. We're going with that 180 across bet level. $35 on the 5 and 9. $20 on the 4, $30 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to go all bet set. Dice do not feel comfortable, we'll set them back down, regrip them. Hit that mixing bowl again with a 4-3-7. So that's a 0.7 out. That is a single pitch. So we had a lot of those yesterday, a lot of short rolls. So that's not a good start for this shooter. But we're going to try her again. Three, 553, $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 555 on the ATS. And I'll bet set. Okay, dice out. And back on that 10 for the point. It's 4-6-10, Waylon's best friend on the end. So that is the second time we've thrown that today. Once again, we're going to go with that 180 across bet level. We're going to do things a little bit different this time though. Instead of pressing them up with each hit, we're going to actually take them down, or we're going to keep them the same. So we're just going to collect on the first 3 box hits, and we'll see where we end up there with that. $20 on that 4, 35 on the 5 and 9, 30 on the 8 and 6. And we have 8 people on Crapsee today, so that's a good number. We have a 3553. And we have dice out. Damn it. Guys, I apologize. Unless you're playing the dark side, that really sucks. 527. Another single pitch. So again, like I said, this dice set, we're sticking with it for the 720 throws, but I've been throwing a lot of single pitches lately, and the single pitch is a killer on this dice set, because that's where 4 of our 7s will show up. Excuse me. $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, and 555 on the ATS. And we're just whittling our bankroll down here. Not happy about that. Okay, I'll bet set. 3553 for the dice set. 44.7% one dice off axis. 8 and 4 both. 8.4 both dice off axis. Okay. Haven't thrown a few days. I'll be revealed soon as why 460 throws. Okay. 47% both on axis, so that's good. 44 both on axis is your expected, so anything over 44 is really good. 44% one die off axis is actually really good. And I think anything under 11% on both dice of axis is better than expected as well. So, okay, dice out. Sorry about that. A little brief break there, guys. And our new point is going to be not determined right now. We have a 347 single pitch on the come out. So that is a pass line winner, a natural. So we're going to again go with the 555 on ATS. The $20 on the pass line still stays up. And $3 craps check. So we are hitting that 7 quite a bit today, and it's varying between the 4-3 and the 5-2. Both of them are single pitch dice, by the way. 3-5, 5-3, and we have all bets set. Okay, let's get a long roll here going, guys. And we have a 5-1 mixer. That is our new point. 6, easy 6. Okay. Again, we're going with that 180 across bet level. And hopefully we'll get a little bit of a longevity to this roll here. $35 on the 5 and 9. $30 on the 8. And $20 on that 4 and 10. Okay, all bet set. And 3-5-5-3. And we have dice out. Good morning, Craig, and good morning, Navaldo. I am throwing really long today. They're hitting right at the base of the table. We have a 5-3-8, so that'll be our first box hit for the shooter. So if I need to back that landing zone up just a tiny bit, maybe about 2-3 inches, and then I will feel comfortable with that. We're going to go to $42 on that 8. And we're going to put a $15 pass line odds out there. And again, 3553. Tonight is my last night of work. It's been a long week, so I am very happy to get down to the end of the week. Have the weekend off. There we go. We have a 156 mixer again. We've thrown a lot of those. I backed that landing zone off a little bit. I don't know if I like the way the dice rolled that way, but they did produce a good result there. That is our point. So we're going to bring that pass line. We're going to throw another $2 on it. And we're going to go to a $4 craps check now. So we're at $22 pass line. The only reason we went up $2 is because that win paid off our ATS. So now we're playing the ATS, and our craps checks are all for free. So that is a nice position to be in. So 3553. And I'll bet set. Looking for a new point. Dice landed, they split right apart. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is a come out loser for that pass line, but our craps check does pay out. And if you're playing a don't, that'll pay out as well. So again, we're going to go up with $22 on that pass line. And that $4 craps check is still in play. The ATS 555 is still in play as well. So far in this shooter, we have brought back $78. So we need to get one more hit after we get that point established in order to get to that break-even point for us. I'll bet set and dice out. And another ace deuce. Wow. That one, if you guys watch, it hit here and it just rolled right around and it landed up over here. So it was kind of a weird roll. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Kind of like on a mixing bowl, one right around the corner. So 2-1-3, another pass line loser on a come out, but the craps check does pay out on that. Again, we're going to go back to the $20 pass line. I'm sorry, $22 pass line. And we brought back $84. So we need to bring back another $20 so we can get to that break-even point. 3553. And I'll bet set. Good morning, nuts and bolts. You're walking your dog and listening to me. That's been a common thing. John says he walks his dog and listens to me. Chiro listens to me on his ride to work. Craig listens to me when he's at work. So that's, I guess that's a compliment. Thank you. Okay, wow, we are not getting a point established yet. 347. So that's still a natural winner, come out winner. And that is 1, 2, 3 attempts at getting a come out number set, and it has not hit yet. So we're going to go back up on that ATS 555, and we're going to go back on the $4 craps. Still staying at that $22 pass line bet. And again, we're trying to get that point established so we can take one more hit, and then we will reduce down and start our pressing process then. All bets set, dice up. Dice split apart as they are leaving my hand, but we have a 3, 6, 9, center field 9, so that'll be our new point. That is one dice off axis. That right dice went off axis. But I could actually feel them splitting apart. The front of the dice split apart as they left my hand. We're going to take that $35 off of that 9. And we're going to go to $42 on that 6. So we are 6 and 8 are even. Okay, we're looking for one more hit, and then we're going to reduce or regress down to that 96 across bet level. So 3553. And we have all bets set. Didn't feel comfortable, we'll set them down and regrip them. And again, same thing. I'm putting my thumb in the wrong spot when I was gripping them the first 2 attempts there. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. So that'll be our last box hit that we need to get to that break-even point. That was roll number 9 for this shooter. So let's bring all of our bets down, and we'll go to that 96 across bet level. We're going to put $20 on that 5. The 9 is a point, so that's fine. 15 on the 4 and 10, 18 on the 6 and 8. So we have $132 brought back. We have $123 on the table. Again, we need to figure out a way to get some money back to our rack because we had a couple loser shooters so far. So I'm debating on whether I'm going to do a press across for a level and then collect, or if I should collect on the first one. So we have all bets set. Let's put the proper dice set up here. 3553. I had it dyslexic there. I had it reversed. And all bets set. Okay, and we have a 426 easy 6. So I'm going to press it up. I have a good feeling about this shooter. So we're going to go to $30 on that 6 and 8. We're going to drop in $3 to go up to $30 on each. And yes, Jen, I love going on cruises also. I went on one about 1.5 years ago, and I loved it. Went into the Bahamas and Mexico and got to play craps, and it was fun, relaxing, something I never, ever, ever in my entire life thought I would enjoy. But I did enjoy it. I'm not a very warm weather fan. Obviously, growing up in Wisconsin, warm weather is a commodity. So all bets set, 3553. But I love it. We went on the second cruise after COVID when they started back up, and that was freaking amazing. And we have a 369 center field 9. And the reason it was amazing is that they had 1/3 of the passengers compared to what they normally do, and they had a full staff on the ship. So you had almost one staff member to every cruise member, or it was 1 to every 2. I can't remember what it was, but it was just simply amazing. I mean, the amount of service that you get on a cruise ship, it's like I've never seen before. So that was our point. We're going to be looking for a new point here. That's our second point that we hit on this shooter. No craps tables, huh? Well, that's all right. Okay, we're going to go to, that was our second point, so we're going to go to $40 on that pass line. getting caught up on cruise talks here and not my betting. So we'll get that set up there. If you guys haven't checked out Holy Roller, Brian talks about cruises on his channel and how to win free cruises by playing craps. And then he'll take you on a lot of his cruise excursions and give you tours of the boats, and sometimes you do some shore excursions that he'll show on camera. Really cool channel. Check him out. He has a little over 1,000 subscribers. Really super nice guy. Dice don't feel comfortable. We're going to put them back down. They felt like they're splitting apart just a little bit. And usually when I do that, I feel that's usually not a good sign. There we go. And we have Magic Aces. 112. That'll help us with our ATS. So all we need to do is get the Ace Deuce and the Big Joe, and then we'll be hitting that small. So that is going to be all but set. We're still looking. Oh, guys, that was a come out aces. So our craps check paid out on that, so that was nice. We're going to go back up on that $40 pass line bet. And our 555 on the ATS is still in effect. We have $177 brought in. We have $171 on the table at the current moment. All bets set and dice out. And we have it come out 7. That sucks because that's going to reset that ATS, but it is nice because that pays out our pass line bet, and that's going to allow us to come back down to our baseline on the pass line. So that's going to be a nice little payout for us. That was a $40 win on that one. So we're going to take that $40 off. We're going to go back to that $20 pass line, $3 craps check. And we're going to go with the 555 on the ATS. So we have now $196 brought back, $148 on the table. 3553, and this is going to be shooter, our roll number 14 for this shooter. We have had just a bunch of come out craps numbers and come out sevens on this shooter. So we have all bets set and dice out. And that one, the right die came out a little bit early this time. That's not a common thing for me, but we have a 358. So our new point will be the 8. This is the third number that we'll have as a point. So if we can hit this one, that'll be really good to working towards that fire bet. We're going to take the $30 off of the 8, and we're going to go to $20 on that 9, and we're going to put $15 pass line odds on. And that was a primary hit, by the way. Okay, 3553, all bets set, and dice out. A little bit long on that throw, and we have a 527. So that is a 7 out. So we did make a small profit on this shooter. And we could just enter it in on Crapsee, and I'll tell you exactly what the amount was that we won on this shooter. Not as much as I was hoping, but we won $48 on that shooter. So we are still down for the day. And I think what I'm going to, no, I'm not going to, I'm going to stay true to what I'm doing here. I'm not going to double down. We're not going to chase it. So $20 on that pass line, $3 craps check, 555 on the ATS. And we have got to hit that ATS one of these times here. 3553, and I'll bet set. Looking for a new point. This is shooter number 5. And we have about 25 minutes left of shooting today. And so far we've had 2 semi-decent rolls and 2 really shitty rolls. So really not so good. Okay, and we have a come out 7, 6, 1 as both dice off axis. One imploded, the other one exploded. Remember, this dice set is considered to be a kissing aces set. So we have a 3, 5, 5, 3. And when you look at the insides of the insides of the dice, there's aces on the inside. So this is a kissing aces. So again, we're going to go with that $3 craps check and 555 on ATS. And that's why we're going to the $20 pass line bet, because that will, if we hit that 7 on the come out, that'll pay off the ATS and our craps check. So we actually end up winning a total of $2 off of that 7. So big spender right there. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we have a 2, 3, 5. No field 5. That'll be our new point. And I pulled off the dice a little bit, pulled the landing zone back a little bit on that one on purpose. But I don't like the way the dice bounced when they came off the table. They kind of had a kind of a wild cross. So they crossed on me a little bit there. 3, 5, 5, 3. We're going to go to that 180 across bet level. That would be $35 on the 9. We're going to go $15 pass line odds, $20 on the 4 and 10, and 30 on the 6 and 8. We're going to go all bets set. Good morning, Jeff. Welcome to Level Up on a Thursday. And we have 16 people that are watching. That is awesome. That's probably the most I've had at one time this entire week. And we have hard 8, square pair. So that is a single pitch dice also. Again, we do not like to see single pitches on this dice set. We did luck out on that one. So 8 is a nice hit there. We're going to bring that 6 and 8 up to $42. And we were going to go with that 3553 again. You guys are probably sick of me saying 3553, 3553. And all bets set. So again, like I said, by tomorrow we should be halfway through this 720 throws for this dice set. Once we get to 720, we'll switch to our next dice set, which will be determined at that time what the dice set's going to be. And that one felt comfortable coming out. Again, we have that single pitch, and we have the square pair once again. So again, we lucked out, but I will take that result simply because that's a nice hit, and we already had that number pressed up. So that puts us at $83 profit on this shooter. We have $209 on the table. So 83 brought back, 209 on the table, and I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna go to $60 on that 6 and 8. We're gonna take one more hit here, and then we're gonna regress back down to that 96 across. So let's get at least one more box number. That would be very nice. 3553, and all bets set. So if you guys are, good morning, Marble Fork. If you guys are planning on attending Chicago in August, Evelyn Hicks, Yo Girl on the Craps Nation group is setting up a meet. It's going to be during the week, Monday through Friday. And it's going to be at the Maristar. We have a 5-1 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So it's going to be at the Mirror Star in Chicago. And I know she's going to have on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, she's going to have a private table for us. And if you're interested in doing that, check in the Craps Nation group. Ask for her. That's an awesome hit, by the way, because that was pressed up to 60. So we're going to come down now, and we're going to go to that 96 across level. And we'll put $20 on that 9. We'll leave the 6 and 8 at 18, 4 and 10 at 15. But she's going to be looking to see if she can get people comps for hotel stay, for travel possibly to get there. I'm sure food will be included in some of that. And just if you guys are interested, make sure you check it out. Go through Evelyn, and she should hopefully at least point us in the right direction. I have never used a casino host before, so I don't know what to expect. 3553. And that roll went a little bit long. And guys, we have that square pair once again. I don't really throw that often, and now that's 3 times here, really fast succession. I will take it. Okay, we're going to press that 6 and 8 up to $30. We're going to drop in $3 to get to that 30. And again, 3553. And we've got all bets set. And damn it, we got the 4-3-7 single pitch. Been doing a lot of single pitches today, guys. Dice are staying on axis for a lot of them, but that single pitch does kill us with this dice set. So let's see where we're at to see if we're going to go another. Yeah, we're going to go another shooter at least. We're only at 35 rolls for the day. We have at least 15 minutes left. We made a profit of $29 on that shooter. But we still have a ways to get back to where we started today. We're down about $230 so far, somewhere around there, $250. So we got to do something to get that back again. And that was only 7 rolls that time. It seemed like it was a little bit longer rolls, but it was only 7, so that was average. $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check. 555 on the ATS. And we have all bets set. We have 9 people in Crapsee right now. Okay, split apart. Let's set them down, regrip them, maybe wipe our fingers off on the table. There we go. And now when the right die left just a split second early, we have the 415 horse and buggy. So 5 will be our new point. And again, we're going to go with, what are we doing on 4s and 10s today? We only have 3 10s and 1 4. We haven't hit those for a while. So let's just bet the inside this time. And let's, oops, take that down. Bet the inside. And let's double up on the inside once and see what happens with that. We'll put $30 in pass line odds. So let's see if we double down once and take 2 or 3 hits there and see if we can get a little bit more money back. Hopefully that does not bite us. So this is an example now, guys, where I'm going a little bit heavier on the inside. And what I might do is take 1 hit and regress down 1 level. But we're putting the bets on the inside because we're not really hitting the 4s and 10s much today. And watch, this is when it's going to happen now. All bets set. Dice out 3553. Another square pair. Wow. 4 heart 8. So that actually did work for us this time. I don't know if it's luck or what, but that's going to be a $70 win on that one. So let's do this. Let's pull our bets down again. And we're going to go with the 110 inside level. So, and then we'll put $15 in pass line odds again. And we should be all bet set on that. So that actually worked out nice. We took one hit. We reduced our risk into half. We're still in the negative to the shooter yet, but we will hopefully get back into where we need to be after 1 or 2 hits now. 3553. And dice out. And we have a 639 center field 9. Perfect. I will take that. So we are now, let's see where we're at with our income here. So we took 2 hits so far, and that should give us enough, just about enough to get to that 96 across. We have 102 brought in, but remember we have that ATS. Let's do one more hit at this level here. So we're going to leave our bets the same, and we definitely will get into a profit on this shooter if we could hit one more box hit. At least one more inside number, if you will. All bets set, and dice out. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. And that's the first Big Joe that we've had today. We had one hard 2, hard 4, and then one Big Joe. So, and then when we were throwing the hard way set, we were hitting that 314 like all of the time. It was pretty hot number. And even the 5354 dice that we hit a lot of 314s as well. So again, we're going to stay at that same bet level. We have $102 brought back in. We have 135 on the table. 3553, all bets set. They slipped out of my fingers a little bit. Re-grip them. And dice out. And we have that 347, dreaded 7. So I think we're going to end it right there, guys. There's like 10 minutes left of the day, but you know, I'm not really feeling it right here. Our bets are down a little bit here today, but let's go to our stats and see where we're at. We had 2 mediocre shooters with that 9 and that 15. That 7 rolled a lot of roll quality points, but we've had 6 shooters today. We have our box numbers are almost expected. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are off the charts. Horns and fields are extremely low today, which is not normal for my shooting. Hardways are high. It was definitely our dark side play today. And we had an SOR of 6.7, so just under average, and a SRR of 4.0. We had 4 come out 7s today. So that number right there alone is an amazing thing, especially since we only had 40 rolls today. So we're actually about 10 rolls less than normal. Come out 7s are great for you, Jen. That's good. I'm glad you profited off of that. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. And I hope that you guys do show up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be episode number 20 of the purple belt level. So we'll be at the purple belt level here for 1 month already as of tomorrow. We'll have 4 complete weeks in on this series on the purple belt level. But hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craftsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours as well. Have a great day, everyone.